Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Our last episode, after defeating another cryptid in the form of the sacred beast Hydron, obtaining another lost art, we headed around our side of Erebonia to gather musicians and obtain the instruments for the Celtic performance, reviving those in a comatose state with music's power. Now we head around Rua, where a quest awaits us. As the place that obviously had a quest from earlier on, at least in the normal way of a hidden quest thing, where someone's mulling over something, most likely has a quest. Oh hey, just folks I wanted to see. I got something I want to talk to you about. Well, that's kind of ominous, not very like you. Suppose not, but basically Irina left something with me, you see. Wait, this is... Wow, that's one nice pocket watch. Do you recognise it, Alisa? I do. It was a gift my father made for my mother. He always liked putting his engineering knowledge to work and making things like this. It's ridiculously accurate too. All these years and there's not even 1 second off. Mother's used it since the day he gave it to her too. Not that she'd ever mention that. It's really something. It must be really important to you two then. I guess you could say that. Which is why I'm kind of wondering why she gave it to Jackass. Well, the damn thing's busted. Irina brought it over to me when Mindful's Labs went up to the task of fixing the thing. Not that that's a big surprise. Your old man's stuff was always way above the level of your average mechanic. So she came to me as a last resort. Said if I couldn't fix it, that it wasn't a big deal though. Which is why he was mumbling about Gwyn, right? She said what? Oh, I swear. Anyway, now that you're here, what'd you say to help me fix it? I'm sure Alisa would want to help out with this, but what should we do? Fix it? That's good to me. We got some time. Are you sure? I mean, I really appreciate it, but... No worries. I'm curious about this. If it's a memento of your father, we could hardly refuse. But with that decided, what would you like us to do? Simple. Some stuff in here is broken. You need to get some replacements. You can't find them in any old store, though. Getting what you need ain't going to be easy. Sure you're up to it? Now you tell us. Still, we're not going to back out after we've agreed to help someone. Can't believe she doesn't care whether it gets fixed or not. Well, even if she doesn't, I do. And I'll get it fixed. That'll show her. Looks like I don't got nothing to worry about then. So let me tell you what you're going to need. First up's a Type 4 pressure regulator. Where am I going to find that? Right. What is that? As the name implies, it's a device that regulates orbital pressure. Type 4s are both very small and very powerful. And very rare for that matter. I think we'd probably have the best chance to finding one at a research facility. A research facility, yeah. We might be able to get one within the city at least. Next up, a special alloy sheet. I'm talking a really thin one too. Told you regular mechanics were no match for your old man. A special alloy sheet. What in the world would that be used for? Father was nothing if not playful with his designs. He really enjoyed what he did. And finding something like that here in the city seems like a long shot. The Saxon iron mine, on the other hand, we should talk to the mine chief over there. Let's pay them a visit as soon as we find the time. Good pun, Laura. Last but not least is the heart of the watch. It's a micro oscillator. Only problem with this one is it ain't here. I can't even tell you what kind he used. Any kind of oscillator will probably do the trick, but it might not be quite as accurate. That wouldn't be good enough. You don't even have the slightest idea what he might have used. If it's not as accurate as it used to be, it's hardly going to feel like we've repaired it at all. Oh, I get you, but I really got a clue. And something tells me you don't either. Sorry, I wish it did. What if... Well, if neither of you know, why don't we try asking Gwyn? Yeah, you might have an idea. That's a pretty good idea, actually. How about that? We might be able to get this repair up to snuff after all. So once more for good measure, I need a Type 4 pressure regulator, a special alloy sheet, and a micro oscillator. Gather them up, bring them in here, and I'll fix that watch right up on up for you. In that case, we're off. We'll be back with all the supplies before you know it. Father's pocket watch has started. To fix the watch, you need to get the parts off monsters? No. Thankfully not. Well, that's what normal games would do. This game is not sending us into random battle. Oh, let's use the elevator. I'd say that isn't a very well hidden quest when you've got used to the art of hidden quests from various Falcom games, you know? Like, as soon as you hear someone grumbling about something going on, like, I've only been wrong a couple of times, like with the bickering couple in Trista. The ones that didn't have their relationship was a bust for a while and she wasn't cleaning anymore. She was just drinking wine all day and he was all angry going to work all the time. Remember them? I was wrong with that one. But basically, if someone starts mumbling about a problem, it's going to be a quest at some point in time. You just keep checking back, isn't it? So once you've got into the rhythm of it, they're not really hidden quests anymore. Woohoo! Full speed ahead! Look at how they took that corner. This is the best. Remote controlled cars. Given their size and power, I wouldn't be surprised if they used Type 4 pressure regulators. Well, I can't hurt to ask. Excuse me. What's up? You want to play with the cars too? Not exactly. They told Gregor and Haas what they were up to and asked about the Type 4 pressure regulator. Type 4 pressure regulator, huh? That's pretty rare, you know. But you've got a good eye. We do use them in these cars, and we even got a few spares. You can take one if you want. Really? Thank you so much. No problem at all. Just give me a minute. Alright, here you go. Just be careful of it, okay? We're being super generous, but these things are super tough to find. Type 4 pressure regulator is obtained. We really appreciate this. Don't mention it. Always have it out. Just stop by and play with these cars for some time, okay? We really owe these guys for giving us something so rare. Yeah, we can't let this go to waste. I don't think brought in the chat was the mention of the book, the black book inside the orbital vacuum way back in Trails in the Sky FC. But that was just normally going around like looking for things, which is normal for JRPGs, even though of course it kind of gets you out of that in Trails because there's not hidden items everywhere in corners or in jars and all that. Just walking in the room going there's nothing in here and then accidentally bumping into an exclamation mark. That seemed pretty findable. Of course, it didn't really seem to make sense where to give the thing, but again, talking to everyone solved the issue. So again, it's just the swing of these games, isn't it? Talk to everyone at all times and do everything. Always. Can't miss anything if you just talk to everyone. But equally, it's not that hard to like find out when someone starts going on about things all the time. Where the heck is Locomo? I was going to ask him to play me today, but there's no sign of him. Not over there. Locomo's hidden good. Whenever there's trouble anywhere, you want to go teach someone a lesson. Besides, the hijackers we sorted out already. So just calm down, okay? What? Someone hijacked an airliner? How could anyone threaten innocent civilians like that? I'm going to have to teach them a lesson they won't forget. Either way, I didn't miss that inquest, so hey. Yep, that's right. I'm manning the counter today too. I swear, this is getting ridiculous. Yuna, you can stop using me like I'm some sort of servant any time now. I'm sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I'll come in and take over if you're willing to pay your tab off though. So how about it? I guess I can stay and help a little. I'd say the real place I missed stuff was SC, wouldn't it? Seeming I can get a higher bracer ranking. But we're always going for like the top of the top. I like to play the game the way it's kind of designed to be played, which is of course, to basically run around and talk to everyone all the time. I hope to say I'm in the swing of Neon Falcom. And that's how I want to present the Let's Plays. What says I hear about you Force kids fighting to get your academy back? I can't blame you, not after what I've heard about the way they took that place over. So go out there and show them what for. You do what you have to do in order to take that place back. I'll be cheering you on all the way. Right then, to Gwyn? No, first of all... I think we talk to everyone now. First of all, to the mine. Get the good drink in.
Where do you want to go?
Very close.
Leave it to me.
There's a couple of people to speak to there as well when you think about it. Bing! Sounds like the Rhine group is slowly beginning to stabilize. Here in Rua, that's good news for everyone. Still, with exports and weapons manufacturing hold, they're not using as much iron and steel as they used to, which means less work for us. It feels like we've got a lot more free time now than we've ever had before. It feels like this exploration section is taking longer than the other ones, but again, later in the game, the more deeper it gets. How's the Lady Angelica doing? I've got fond memories of when she used to work with us, but you should have seen our faces when we heard who she really was. Nobody ever suspected the diligent young man we took on as a part-time was actually Marquis Rokin's daughter. Even so, she still felt like one of us, if you know what I mean. Still does. There's something magnetic about her. You won't find many people who can draw others like she can. Which sounds like she's a good fit as a noble for the future. I think we should ask him if he knows where we can get that special alloy sheet. Might as well try, right? Excuse me. Hey, you need something? They explain why they were looking for a special alloy sheet. I get you now. Well, you're in luck. We've got more of them we know what to do with. I think I actually remember handing one off to Valissa's dad way back when. Really? That's right. Can't believe it took me until just now to realise we were so happy about the damn thing. But he was using it to make a present for his wife. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, he always used to get so excited when he was making something new. Almost like a child. You got that right. Anyway, we've got tons of fragments like the one I gave him in here. Just head on in and ask around the station. Just tell whoever's on duty in there that I sent you and he'll give you exactly what you need. Thank you so much. We'll head in there right away. No problem. Good luck fixing that watch. Guess he's going to say the same thing. Good luck with that pocket watch. Got loads of sheets just like the one you want inside. So who's in charge? Yeah, same dialogue. Speaking of dropping points seemingly with hidden stuff, I still wasn't exactly chuffed about the early game stuff that we managed to drop to get those A ranks. Evo! Gotta hurry on home to see Celine and Top. Can't do that without putting the work in first, though. I mean, I was fine with it in Trails of Cold Steel, because whenever we entered a battle that had a condition, it would tell us the condition. It didn't tell us, so we missed out. Not that I feel like I could have done on my first battle. I don't even know if I'd made it or not. Dick's always been the aggressive type, and he's been showing that side more than ever lately. Even the chief had to sit him down and have a talk about it. I don't know what he said, but it seems he was on the trick. He's calmed down and gotten back to focusing on work now. Phew, it's a big weight off my shoulders, I tell you. What, you want us to go to the freight station bit? I've been pretty aggressive lately, sure, but then the chief called me over and told me a story. He said that back before this mine was owned by the Emperor in the Middle Ages, there used to be wars over the iron here. Armed assailants would come to steal the iron, and the hot-headed miners would resist, and a lot of the time end up dead. Then that's when it hit me. I don't stand a chance in hell against the Jaggers. I just end up the same way. Yeah, that was me, all full of myself and caused the chief nowhere to worry. As you do. Who am I talking to in here? Must be by the train station then. I guess that's where they've got a fair bit of their storage. Yep. It's a bit of a long way away though. Yo! Excuse me, do you have a minute? Rean explained that they were searching for a very thin special alloy sheet. Really? It doesn't have to be very big. Yeah, we've got plenty of those left over. Hold on just a sec, I'll go get you one. Thank you so much. Here you go. Special alloy sheet as obtained. Wow, it really is thin. Kind of springy too. You'd be surprised just how tough it is. You need this special equipment to cut through it for processing. Anyway, don't know what you're going to use it for, but I hope it works out for you. Thank you again. So now it's up to the North Highlands. Does that mean I have to speak to people there too? Talk
Where do you want to go?
all the people across the land. Well, one of our things is there, the Alia Shrine. So he's at Lake the Cleaner, isn't he? Unless they've moved back. Have they moved back? I'd imagine they're still there. It's not been that long day-wise. But didn't they want to go down there because it's more temperament? No. They're here. I think you're finally getting the hang of it. That's right, Conan. You're doing great. Try going around one more time. Stay calm. Try to match my breathing with his and move slowly forward. Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of it. So many more people to talk to all the time. You're doing great, Conan. Keep it up. Just a bit more. He's doing it. He's riding a horse. I can hardly believe my eyes. It does look a little like the horse is doing all the work, though. But just being able to stay on it's a huge improvement for him. Is that the horse we saved, is it? So we found him a horse to match up with him? Great. An unintended side effect of a quest. The world building of trails. No one's in here. Alright, let's head up to Gwyn, if Gwyn is still here. He's not. Is he? It's a long run, so I'll make it faster. Makes you feel sick going like that. Oh, he's at Fort Thingy-mabobby. No, he's not. He's over there. Oh, I can do this, can't I? No, I can't. Yeah.
Let's get going.
On my new Femobile. Angelica would approve, actually, when I think about it. It looks like we should be done preparing for the move by the end of the day. We're almost there now. I'm so glad we're finally going back. We used to have to move around a lot, but we had to leave in such a hurry that I found myself really wanting to go back. Right, back to getting ready. Remember things, Sam. Divine Salvation Gem. Yes, it gives us a Lost Eden art. Quartz containing a holy element art lost to the ages. Time-space mirage. Technically, I could put it on one of these markers, like instead of detection. What about I give Eustace that and then put the detection on here? Drops his ATS by a little bit, but he can have that. We need the other gem that we have equipped. We've got a Clear Moon gem there, which is kind of cool. Purgatorial Flame, that's not the one. Who did I put that on then? I need to get it and put it on an actual castle that I'm using. And then use it on free arts. Free arts time. Oh, by the way, Zeku's finally started to warm up to me a bit. He doesn't try to run away from me anymore, for one. I think I've probably got Lily and Conan to thank for that. Now we'll all be able to head down south together. So they are preparing still. What's up, shop lady? You can tell we're getting ready to move by how hectic things are here. We're sending the men out ahead just to make sure everything's safe and ready to go. The rest of us will be heading out tomorrow. Speaking of, I really should be focusing on getting ready. Thought there was new stuff. Nope. And then to end the hidden quest stuff conversation, I do like how the series has been getting better with it. And more putting things in your path than not. The move back to the south seems to be going quite smoothly. We should have little to worry about on that front. Same can't be said for the future in general. How many more years will this war last? No one knows the answer to that, but whatever it is, our way of life will not change. Be it 1 year or 10, we will remain Erebonia's neighbours and people who live in freedom. This is very true. I pray that the winds and the goddess will continue to watch over us and allow us to do so. We should be able to completely move the settlement within the next few days. The end of the war is unlikely to come quite so soon, but still, I pray this end will not be in the distant future. We'll sort it. We're trying. Worry not for us. On the contrary, it sounds as though something has happened outside that is cause for celebration. The people of Nord overcome and grow in the face of adversity. So we did during the Wall Alliance, and so we will now. I wonder what they think of, was it Bardius? I wonder what they think of him. Chrono Break Rean, yeah, but Sarah's got it on, currently. I can't get it until I go back to the Courageous. Grandfather, can we ask you something? Shoot. They explained that they were trying to fix the pocket watch that Elisa's father made and asked about the micro oscillator. Oh, you're trying to fix that thing up, are you? That's not going to be easy. I think I know what you're looking for, though. You do? Yep, he came to me when he was making the thing originally, you see. He wanted to know if I knew of a more stable material than what's usually used in an oscillator. More stable material? Think you're not much of a watch expert? The more stable the material you use, the more precise and accurate the oscillator. Anyway, it just so happened that I knew of such a thing. And that was? What's the most stable material in this world? Oh, Zemurian ore. Yeah, before he said it. Zemurian ore? He used that to make an oscillator. No one knew how to process the stuff at the time, and I'm guessing he just found a small enough piece and used it as it is. So that was the secret to his accuracy. I can only imagine how much effort he must have gone to in order to find even a grain of that stuff. And yet Mother just dumps it onto Jackass like she doesn't even care. Easy, Alisa. Anyway, if that's what we're looking for, we should head back to the Courageous. Maybe George will have something we can use. Yeah, you're right, let's go. Oh, we've gone. With that, they hurried back to the Courageous and went straight to speak to George. Anyway, that's why we came to you. Wow, I had no idea anyone ever made a pocket watch like that. The idea of using Zemurian ore in one is ingenious too. Wouldn't mind learning more about it myself. So would you happen to have any high purity Zemurian ore that you could spare? Even the tiniest amount would do. Sure, if that's all you need, that won't be a problem at all. Hold on a sec, if you don't mind, I want to find you a good piece. Thanks, George. So for the weight, this should do the job. The purity is pretty close to 100%, so it should fit your needs perfectly. Zemurian ore grain. So this is what formed the heart of Father's pocket watch. Thank you so much, George. Don't worry about it. You were the ones who brought the Zemurian ore back here in the first place. Alright, I think that's everything we need. Can we head back to Jackass's place and have him fix it up now? She's really fired up about this. We can head back, no problem. But now while I'm here, I can get my stuff back. Oi, lady, give me that. I should have just went back the other way. Oops. Gives me extra speed too. So who was it I gave that to? Oh, Searing Sun Gem. There it is. Fire, Space, Wind. I could put it on there. But I can't put it on here. Oh no, I can. He'd just get his EP back when he uses it anyway, wouldn't he? Because of Ares. EP Cup 1. I put it there. Yeah. Oh, you actually did new text then? Ah, I didn't read it. I didn't expect it. Well, let's modify the ornament. 840 for that one. I've already upgraded that one, so if I want to keep luck on, yeah. Luck is only a 1, I think. So we move that over, and then we give him this. So we get Solar Eruption now. We've got use of Divine Salvation, whatever that is. I mean, we could put that on Emma 2, right? Yeah, that's easy for multiple people. So what is this one? Lost Eden, 1029 EP, confused 200%, strength ATS minus 50% all. Recreates God's Battle, bringing chaos, ignores efficacy. 5 S's again. Oh my god, if we get Zero Arts now, we're going to be doing some crazy stuff. Crazy Zero Arts stuff. Back to her.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go back.
Full speed ahead!
Mac, didn't that take us back to Saxon Minor? So Sumerian ore is not just strong, it does everything. Yep. Seems to be the perfect metal, doesn't it? Well, looky here. You kids got all the parts we need. You bet. Think you'll be able to fix the pocket watch now? All these? Should be able to, yeah. Well, now that I've got all the parts, I think I'll stick them all together eventually. I'm just poking fun. Wouldn't want to keep you waiting all that long. Should get started around my second drink of the night. Fine, stop staring daggers. Actually, if you're so bound and determined to get this thing fixed, how about you do it? What, me? Are you sure? Sure as shooting. Oh, that's only right. But if you're not sure you're up to the task, I can take care of it. No, I want to. Let me at least try. Wow, it really is important to her. Of course, let me process the alloy sheet for you first. Betcha the tools are still up in his room. Give it a look-see and I'm sure you'll find them. Of course, thank you. With that, they immediately set out for the Rhineford family residence to collect his tools and fix the pocket watch. So this goes here, and that's connected to that other thing there. Sounds like patient. You think you can fix it? I think Dr. Alisa can guarantee a full recovery. My father taught me everything I know about mechanical engineering, so I've got a pretty good idea of how he thinks, his design quirks, all the weird stuff that makes an engineer. That makes sense. I presume that's what Jackass was referring to when he said that it was only right that you do it yourself. Yeah, grandfather taught me a lot of things, but my engineering know-how was all from my father. You could say I wasn't just his #1 daughter, but his #1 student too. And what I've heard, Jackass taught him almost everything he knew. You did always seem to be surprisingly tech-savvy, Rhineford name or no. But it all makes sense now. I believe much such spirited enthusiasts are known in some circles as geeks, no? I had no idea you were one. I'm not! Oh, got it! Is it fixed now? I think so. I just need to reassemble the frame, disable the circuit breaker, then... voila. Sweet, it's fixed! Well done, Alisa. Commendable achievement, to be sure. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks so much for helping me with this. You don't need to shed any tears over it. Huh, what's that? It sounds like a music box. I thought it was just a regular pocket watch. I'll bet we need that special alloy sheet to enable it to make this sound. I can't believe he managed to make something this complex by hand. He made some pretty amazing stuff, but this... What? A photograph. A wedding photo, it seems. Irina brought it over to me when Rhineford's labs went up to the task of fixing the thing. So she came to me as a last resort. Said I couldn't fix it and it wasn't a big deal, though. A last resort. She really wanted it fixed, like desperately. She may play it down. She wanted that badly. Mother! At least knock before you come in. What would you have done if I had a guest in here? I know all about what happened with Father's pocket watch. How can you be so indifferent to it? I saw no reason to keep it around if it no longer functions. That's all there is to it. Is that all you wanted to ask? I suppose you're right, in a way. When you're running a company this big, you need to prioritize efficiency above all else. Sometimes that might mean cutting things out of your life that are important to you for the sake of the big picture. I can see that. Whether that's the right attitude to take, I don't know, and that's not for me to decide anyway. But know that if you can't take care of the things that matter to you and you feel the need to toss them aside, then I'll be there to pick those things up and look after them in your place. I see. Your naivety doesn't appear to have faded any since we last spoke, but I can't say that comes as any surprise. I'll give you credit for showing your beliefs with actions over simple words, Alisa. Mother, I don't... Dalton, get the car ready to depart. I'll be leaving in 2 minutes. As you wish, Madam Chairman. I had no intention of keeping it around as long as it was broken, but if you fixed it, I may as well take it off your hands. Here's your reward. You deserve one for the effort you put into this. Oh, nice. Mother? Wait a minute, I haven't finished... Oh, and I'll be expecting you to have some more concrete ideas by our next meeting. You were the one who chose to make such a bold proclamation. You must always take responsibility for your words. That's your mother in a nutshell. Why must she always be like this? Now, that said, I wouldn't doubt that she has by herself a lone cry or something. Oh? I see she didn't notice what happens when you set it to go the other... Oh, what? To go around the other way. Our precious treasure. Everything he gave me had to have some unusual trick to it. Well, she's still got a long way to go if she wants to be my successor. But I suppose spending a moment like this now and again isn't so bad. Just imagine missing that quest. That sucks. Why is that, like, possibly hidden? Hopefully it's probably just activatable all the time because we can go around other things, but still. It wouldn't surprise me if she had an alone time cry in regards to that. Seraph has been gained. Shining and Seraphic Ring. Nice. ATS plus 15, EP plus 150. Having someone with Shining is never bad. Seraphic Ring is a big group heal, right? I mean, that gives Breath, Holy Breath and Recurry, which is pretty good. What do I replace that for? I'm starting to think, like, for example, things like this aren't necessarily needed for me anymore. Like, it's ATS 30, but of course I can make an ATS 50 variant at the moment. Ah. I mean, that's a good replacement there as well. But I feel it's her that needs, like, the big heals better, or more. But I like Recuria. All the things that gives us various spells. I mean, we've got Thingy, so I guess we can go up on that and just put it in that slot, maybe. Ah, such is the way. I don't know how Falcom wanted me to feel about Irina. She's like super unlikable all the time. Yeah, but there are people in this world that are just driven and they've got a goal they need to achieve and they can't have, like, seemingly the emotions of what you and I have. I now have to look at it a lot of times either. I don't know if it's good to remove that because that was 25%, but it does give me an ATS boost and gives me some nice extra abilities there. Shining is the... was it? No, where is it? It's up here, isn't it? Seraphic Ring, cures KO, recovers all, HP heal full, gives regen as well. It is the ultimate healing spell. 25% EP cut on it though would give us EP 300 use only. So it's kind of that, But then I guess also we've got the extra EP from it, which gives us another thing to use it for. But we're done with that quest, so let's move on. It's time to finally hit Legram. Let's do this. I'm going to report that quest.
Have you been keeping well? All right, let me hear your report.
You gave us new tech, so that was worth 4 EP. I know we're nowhere near.
Oh, well, that's very impressive.
We're 23 away.
Adios, Rean.
Adios, Oliver. So, last thing to do. And then we start mopping up our main quest stuff. So, I imagine this one will take us to battle some guys. So let's just reorganize a little bit this here. I think Emma wants to go, doesn't she? Can't remember now. Well, she wants to go to the shrines. I don't know if she's actually needed for this area. I mean, you're the lowest level. Kind of Gaius and Machias after that, isn't it? If we're going to be fighting, we want to also be gaining some experience. So let's move Laura in over here. I mean, that's still a pretty good party, right? Either Gaius or Sarah. Either one will do. I think Gaius is a lower tier weapon, though. Now, his strength's still blooming high. So screw saying he has a lower tier weapon. No, he actually has a good tier weapon. Right then, let's go to Legram. And this is why I didn't do any scouting, because as soon as I landed here, I was like, oh, stuff's happened. Stuff has changed. That's the Aqua Shrine, still gotta go there. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. But I've been talking to literally everyone we've gone everywhere, so that's all good. It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Full speed ahead!
You'll see what I mean as soon as we get there. It's super fog again! And not only is it super fog, it's like we're walking through soup. So this is obviously the worst area for this, by a mile. But everyone's out in the middle of everywhere, so let's get talking. Find out what's going on. We were out on the highway when the fog suddenly thickened. We were surrounded by monsters. Fortunately, we barely managed to escape with our lives. Had it not been for the children's timely appearance, I doubt we would have been so lucky. Well, on the one hand, I'm glad to be alive. It's an ego-shattering reminder of my inexperience. I just realised something. That's not the party I want, no. I want one of at least Elliot and Thingy in. Damn. Oh well, there we go, that'll be better. One healer, please. I thought we were done for, but then Julian and Kano showed up with Pera out of nowhere and saved us. Thanks to them, we managed to get out of there with our lives and make our way back to town. I felt like I had to scold them for being so reckless, but how can you be so harsh for someone who saved your life? I'm so grateful to the both of them. Well, we're in slowdown land. What did Junior Eisenritter up to? Phew, that was too close. We heard Dad cry out, so we ran to save him. It's a good thing we did too. If we weren't just in the nick of time, one of those monsters would have had him for lunch. This is all the folks' fault. Where did he even come from all of a sudden? Lohengrin Castle's acting up. I thought we were done for. It's the scariest thing that Junior Eisenritter has ever faced, bar none. We would have been in real trouble if it went for Fritz too. He stayed and attracted the monster's attention so we could all run. He was so cool. Fritz and Sven got attacked by monsters on the highway. They managed to slip away in the end, but it's crazy to think they could even end up in that situation at all. I knew I should have gone with them. Do you have any idea how worried I was about you, Dad? If you hadn't come home, I'm sorry, Cindy. I didn't mean to frighten you like that. Thank you so much for saving him, Fritz. Save your thanks for those who deserve it. My lack of skill placed your father in unnecessary danger. It's not true at all. If you hadn't been there, I don't even want to think about what would have happened. Alright, let's start exploring the town then and talking to everyone. Oh, it's back to normal here, but yeah. Out there, that fog effect is killer. But even then, it's not playable. Thank you so much for bringing Sven back to his spirits. But please be calm. We are always with you and have no intention of inspiring your wrath. So the quest is to the left of us here. We've got a young girl staying here right now, but she seems to have disappeared. I haven't seen her at least. Have you, Chloe? I'm kind of worried about her with the fog the way it is. Young girl? Oh, you mean the one from the city? I haven't, but I'll help you look. Oh? I don't exactly like her, but that's not the point here. It's not safe to be out here when the fog's this thick. How could I try to find her? There's something eerie about this fog. Be careful while you're walking around it, Lady Laura. Not a problem. Could you stop ordering wine with every single meal? This mirror is supposed to last us until we return home, you know. We have to be frugal. What if you're so concerned about saving mirror? Perhaps you should start skimming dessert. In what world is my dessert more of a financial drain than your wine? Why should I be the one to make sacrifices? It's not fair at all. Oh, God. Why must he always be so selfish? As long as things are well in this narrow little world, he cares nothing for others. What sort of prestigious Erebonia needs their meals without wine? I refuse to stand for it. I refuse! This place is like raking in the dough. It boggles the mind that Sven and Fritz would end up getting lost. Those two are always using that highway. In fact, I can't think of many people who use it more than they do. This fog is really something else. Still, all's well that ends well. Now our only concern is the whereabouts of the girl staying here. I haven't seen any sign of her either. Hope she isn't lost in the fog too. She's suspicious more than anything. This fog is just terrible. I thought it was bad earlier this month, but this is much, much worse. I wonder if there's some sort of reason for all of this. It would be nice if it could be sorted out somehow. Did you hear? Julian and Kano saved someone. They're so cool. Huh, Julian Eisenridder's the best. They're the best. Let's go to Mr. McFishy. He's not out there. Seems like they might be... There's another group of people up there. Oof. Don't worry, we can still pilot. We have the power. It's weird when mist and fog comes in. Like that thick. Some people have never have experienced in the areas they live, but when it happens, it's crazy. What caused this thick fog to come back, I wonder? It hasn't been that long since the last time it was here. It would be one thing if it was just the fog, but it feels as though something is out there, watching us. It might just be my imagination, but it sure is scary. Kano and Julian did good work. It was smart using Perro's keen sense of smell to find Sven and Fritz when they couldn't use their eyes. It makes me shudder to think of what would have happened to them if those boys weren't so clever. It wouldn't have been nearly as pretty when the fog cleared up, that's for sure. Yes. What are these red splotches on the floor? Oh. Seems like everyone in town is outside their houses currently. I was on my way back to the inn when I realised there's two girls outside the entrance talking about me. Oh, you're the city girl. How am I supposed to go back there now? They're bound to notice me as I go past. And tell them I'm here, okay? Okay. In all my years, I've never seen fog so thick. Maybe this is the spirits telling us how angry they are over this war. That's what I believe, at least. But if so, what can we do to appease them? Give me more stuff to buy? No. Give me more money? Great. Please, no. We finally get word from Balea Station that the trains are going to resume normal operation, and this happens. With fog this thick, the trains are the least of our worries. What are we supposed to do? I'll modify my orbits some more if I had lots more Sepith. Would be good. Actually, it's better when you're running. Like, no joke. It runs better when you press run. If you were just pressing walk, it runs worse. It's a bit weird. Something's up, that's for sure. All this is beyond me, though, so I guess you're going to need to turn to you guys for your wisdom on this one. Lohengrin Castle. It does things. Went outside to get a look at what was going on and ended up tripping on the steps. I feel ridiculous for falling like that. It really hurt, too. That fog was so thick I couldn't even see my feet, and it came on so suddenly. At this point, we're a bit lax on the Rean CP supply. I'm not even kidding. It runs better when you're sprinting by a mile. Interesting. No one's in here. It's a weird idiosyncrasy for a game, isn't it? Can't even open the windows now. Just I thought things had finally calmed down here. No one doubts that Lord Arcade is fighting as hard as he can, but all of you seem to be giving him some good competition too. So let me teach you a really nutritious recipe so you can keep your energy levels up. Mixed grill! Yeah, my thanks. I'll be sure to try my hand at it. Ah! Last but one!
I hope this turns out okay.
I hope it turns out terrible.
I'm kinda lost for words.
We got an arch grill, which means usually the last one is earned by getting all the previous ones right. Missed one in... Yeah, we missed one in the original
Sure,
Cold Steel.
I don't mind.
But luckily we were able to buy that thanks to Mitch.
Now that's more like it.
And he's got the best version. So we got Stamina Grill too. So we've got the best two already. Nice, with the 2 flaky potato I had. Brilliant. Anyone else around? I guess to find that out, we gotta go to the outside, haven't we? Nope. I was lucky to have 2 guys proc us the 2 things we wanted at the same time. So we've got to give them all in now. So hopefully, when I give them in, or talk to maybe the kitchen guy in the Crimson Wings, I'll get my final reward, right? That's how it works, right? Yeah? What's this fog even doing back here? I thought we'd gotten rid of it. Yeah, you got rid of it. I've warned everyone in town to stay away from the highway at all costs, but we still have to figure out what to do about this fog. From what we've seen, it's especially thick near Lohengrin Castle. Just be sure you step with caution. I heard the ringing of a bell coming from the castle. Now, what do you suppose that was all about? Certainly out of the ordinary, I'll tell you that much. Well, here we go then. To Lohengrin Castle, via the Bracer Guild. The best place in Erebonia. Hey guys. My apologies for the day in coming, Klaus. It's good to see you again, 2 miles. Well, if it's in Class 7. Thank you very much for coming, my lady. I assume you've come regarding the request we sent to the Courageous? That's right. It's made mention of the problems we face in Legram becoming worse of late. Would you mind elaborating, Klaus? Certainly. As you're aware, a number of strange occurrences have happened in Legram since the war began. The fog covering the town has become thicker, strange monsters have appeared on the highways, among other things. We're up against that kind of stuff when we came back here to find Laura and Emma a few weeks ago, so yeah. But didn't we solve the worst of it? The cryptids in the castle were the ones responsible. We were able to return things to normal by defeating them, or so I thought. Well, you certainly helped. Sadly, even without those cryptids accelerating the process, things here have been gradually worsening. The monsters have become more dangerous than ever. We've even had reports of people hearing eerie laughter and seeing ghosts. Forgive me if I find that slightly hard to believe. That said, the greatest concern of all is this thick fog. It's become thicker and thicker over the weeks to the point where it's stopping the townsfolk from doing basic daily tasks. That's not good. We saw for ourselves just how difficult it is to see properly outside. With the way it looks outside, I wouldn't be able to get much done either. We knew something had to be done, so we started looking at ways to return things to normal. And then the other night, something else strange happened. Something else. We heard the sound of a bell ringing, from Lohengrin Castle no less. Again! That sounds just like what happened during our field study. I wasn't here at the time, but I know what went down from your reports. So once again, Lohengrin Castle is the centre of the strange happenings for our fair Legram. I only wish it weren't the case. And we've no one local free enough to investigate the matter. It's as Klaus says, ordinarily we'd have some bracers take care of it. But we just don't have enough of them to go around. Even Tolo's occupied in Western Erebonia, as you know. And that's where you come in, Class 7. Ah, us of course. With 2 solved mysteries relating to the castle under your belt, you're most likely the perfect one to take on the job. I see. Still, I fear this will be no easy task. There's bound to be danger lurking within. Even with that in mind, could we trouble you to accept our request? No problem. Please leave this to us. My father is a lord of this region. I would be remiss to ignore his people's cries for help. I will do all I can to help in father's absence. I had a feeling you would say that. I'm most grateful for your help. I'll see to preparing a boat for you to take there at once. Please come to the wharf as soon as you're ready to depart. We'll be right there, Klaus. Thank you. Thinking about it, it would probably be for the best if we took Emma with us to the castle, wouldn't it, Rean? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought she said. Maybe. I don't know. Agreed. Let's go back to the Courageous and give her an update. Sorry, Elliot. You're not allowed to come. You've been turfed out the party once again. Klaus is getting a boat ready for you over the wharf. Head over there as soon as you're ready to depart. I'm counting on you. Good luck finding some way to return things to normal here. Will do. Right, so to the Courageous menu, we adjust party. Get over here. Keep Machias and Sarian to get them some levels. Depending on how much fighting we're doing. then, so off on an adventure we go. Our final quest of all of this jazz. We recruited everyone, we talked to loads of people. We've been to every town, I think, and talked to everyone, haven't we? Which is insane. That's a lot of talking. Here we go.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Of course you can't fish here. There's no fishing charges, Rean. Don't be silly. You can get some CP that way, this is why I was tempted. Are you ready to make your way to the castle then? There's no telling what could lie in wait within its walls. Please be sure that you are prepared for any eventuality. After traveling to Lohengrin Castle, you won't be able to return to Legram until your work there is complete. Go then. We're ready. Please watch over the town while we're away, Klaus. We shouldn't be long. Go forth with the graces of luck, everyone. We're going to need to be careful on our way there. We won't be able to see our hands in front of our faces. They swiftly made their way toward Lohengrin Castle. Despite the extra task of battling poor visibility due to the fog, Laura gracefully accepted the role of operating the boat. Though Laura was a local of Legram, they mainly relied on Emma sensing its mana to guide them in the correct direction. Is it really that thick? Let me know. Pea soup. Well, we've arrived. This is my third time coming here now. Oh my. I'd like to think this is a somewhat important quest, really. Because there's still that door we haven't got through here, isn't there? The fog certainly is thick. I guess this settles it. There really is something weird going on here. The atmosphere here is anything but usual at the very least. I can sense a vastly greater amount of mana from here compared to last time. It's as though this area is on the verge of becoming a world of its own. There's no question the castle's the source behind what's going on over in Legram. There's no telling what could happen if we leave things as they are. It's up to us to go inside and investigate. You guys ready? We're ready. Slowly does it. The other thing is the more ground we view, the better. They should install an escalator here or something. Anything to get us up quicker. Right, do you have the weird glowing door? No. This isn't good. Well, we can't say that we didn't expect this at least. At the very least. More of those fiends from our field study here, I see. Yeah, they do. One around every corner by the looks of it. I can feel the presence of the high elements too. My guess is the source of all this mana would be in the underground area of the castle. Didn't we go there through the left wing of the building last time? There was this large steel door at the end of a spiral staircase, I think. Interesting. Well, let's get going, but be careful. I'm sure the cause of all this is somewhere in here. But this is just a sub-quest, which is also what gets me a little bit. Then we need to use Laura.
I'll handle this.
Onward!
The one who can break from the front.
Let's get this over with.
0 ups,
My
Rean!
turn.
It's one guy! We don't need 0
Very
ups.
well.
We don't need to crit.
Now, got you.
Oh no, you're gonna kill it! Yeah, you didn't
turn.
kill it. Great.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Let's go do that.
Analysis
An
complete.
eerie spirit that lacks a solid body is level 101, gives those who hear it nightmares, causing them to lose their sanity. Well,
My turn.
Laura's just gonna have a big bump.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Get our overdrive back, I guess. God, there's barely any sep if then. From the front.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move.
And here we go with our usual go.
Second form. Gale.
Oops.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Technically we get them scanned, but still. I think he's still got that on. Rean still has it, so it's fine. He's got dragon vision, it's good. I like to scan them and then read it. I haven't heard this music in a bit, I don't think. I love
Now's our
breaking from the
chance.
front.
Let's get him.
When did they decide that Laura
Here
should
I
be
go.
able to break from the front? Wandering Sword is a sword from the Middle Ages, capable of fighting by itself, can take the life of an intruder in a single blow, supposedly. You know what also takes
Burn
life in
to
a single
ash.
blow? Rean.
Fall.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Rean does that. No monster stands in the way of Rean. What about you? Oh, I didn't
We'll
get to
have
break
to
you.
fight our way through.
Oh no, we're gonna have to
My turn.
fight against these actual wandering armors here.
Burn to ash. Fall.
Oh,
Okay, it's safe for now.
I think maybe they should have reevaluated some of these courts.
That should suffice.
Oh, Arc Blade can now be used. A magic attack set area M, ADF minus 50% free turns, bisects enemies with magical slash, and balance 20%. Did we already have that, or is that completely new? The ADF down's pretty handy. Yes, Rean trivializes encounters at this point with the court setup. Oh, monster chest here.
Oh, what could...
That be?
We have the advantage here.
I don't know, but we're killing these guys first.
Let's move.
I kind of just want to take these guys normally at this point as well.
Very well.
I mean, look, we've got crazy stuff. We could use Lost Eden.
Of course.
I'm gonna take them out the normal way.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
I want to scan them and view them before, just in case we don't fight them again.
I've got
It's a
it.
nocturnal canine monster that made its way to the castle. Aggressive, contains venom in its claws, and yes, before you say anything, I
Leave
do
this
know
to
I'm
me.
also going the wrong way currently.
Now's our chance.
We're good with
I'll
that.
back you up.
Come on, Laura.
Be gone.
Here I go. Sit.
Finish the job.
My turn.
What's he actually weak to? Water.
Arcus, activate.
Ton of water weakness.
How pathetic.
That way Rean can get some CP.
What an
-ish.
ornate treasure chest.
An ornate one. Oh, I got a mint drop. What's Epith? I'm guessing we can't go that way. It'll stop us, right? Weird. We could open this door last time, but it's still shut now. Fortunately, we don't need to go this way. The mana I can sense is at the end of the spiral staircase in the left wing. Let's turn back then. I was wondering if it would do something there.
Bring it on. Let's move.
Just no. Just no.
Gather on my blade.
Not fighting those guys. After playing Charles in the Sky the Third, they must die instantly.
That's that. Let's keep
That's
moving.
that. They're instant death enemies, aren't they?
Yes.
Naturally.
100 for Sarah. Our last one to reach 100. As we get the Chakravati gem. What is Chakravati? It is Heat Up, Saintly Force, Crescent Mirror, EP 300. I mean, we've got Crescent Mirror on our casters. I mean, you've got it normally, but Elliot has it as another thing. Gives EP 300 too. I mean, it's really good. It's really, really good. Saintly Force, what's that again? I think that's like strength. I don't know. Heat Up is what Rean has as the base. I'm just running out of things to actually put on people to get stuff, you know? I hope you learned Procuring or something like that. Anyway, it's like the last ability on there, but I'm guessing you're gonna learn like Ragnar thingy. Yeah, you're gonna probably learn Ragnar Vortex, is what I imagine. It's a good gem. We'll resituate it in the future. Need to turn wheel to scan them. Well, technically, Rean killing them got the scan. EP Charge 4 has found the chest. So if you really want to see it, we go Monster Book, Lohengrin Castle. Here, would it work? Yeah, so we haven't seen the Wandering Armor, which is a suit of armor for middle ages that gain the ability to move in a very strange environment, very sturdy, and the Death Sluggers, a purgatorial tank that mows down citizens. Wait, moves ceaselessly, firing its cannon with reckless abandon. 1,400, 280 HP. 1,400? Yeah, 14,000. I know how to math. I'm good. You can always check that too. Mila was not needed. Wow, she's strong enough to just smack this guy away until she gets the triple advantage.
Is ours.
Let's move.
Go on, Rean. Tell me you can kill one. Good hit.
Very well.
I have to, don't I?
Of course.
I have to. No, wait, I took it off you. Oh, I haven't given one to you. I thought I gave one to you. Did I not? Damn it. It's useless has got it in... Oh, Elliot's got it.
How about this?
Damn.
Onward. Hi. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Be gone.
Damn.
Ready to keep going, Emma?
Certainly.
Deeper into Lohengrin. Lower levels up.
I've
105
only
for
just
her.
begun.
Radiant Lion can now be used. Ooh. That's a new S-craft. Attack set, area extra large, class SSS plus, and unleash the attacker's full might. It's only a pathetic SSS plus. What was her other one? If it's better than her other one, that's all that matters. Stop being a snob. I'm glad. See, this was only SS plus. This is SSS plus. Better, better. And also I can set the area. So that's actually more handy on many scales. Also, there's Death Slugger.
I welcome all challengers.
Oh no.
Let's move.
Well, thanks for the CP up. That's great. What are you weak to? Petrify. I've definitely got that knocked. I reckon you can one-shot them.
Burn to ash. Fall.
You can't.
Now's our chance.
Well, you did get faint on 2, and the one that's not fainted got killed.
You're finished.
We're good.
I'll handle this.
Phew.
Leave this to me.
I have to worry about these gits.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, what's my U material thing? Because we entered another area where U material's starting to get around 77. I've got to spend it as I get it. And to be honest, I could upgrade more attachments. Because let's face it, the green pendulum, when it's turned to an evergreen, is ridiculously good. 100% accuracy, evasion plus 15%. So good. So good. In fact, you need something like that at this point by the look of it. Actually, I'm a bit disappointed in your gear. Let's take a passionate rune. Let's give you that instead. I mean, Emma's got green emblems because they're the annoying things. Gladiator belt, I should probably actually change that for her, but it's a good CP battery. Right, what's going to be here? That's the worry, isn't it? Is this area the source of the mana you've been sensing, Emma? Yes, I'm sure of it. I can feel it more and more strongly as we walk down the stairs. I can't see an orb like the one we found during our field study, though. Was that a bell chiming? Get ready for a fight. The spiritual force I feel now is unbelievable. Better not be this guy again. The one that was here before, because he was actually one of the guys that gave a run for our money, I feel. I should shut up. Some sort of bone-faced fiend. This thing again? Looks just like the fiend we fought during our field study. Is that Nosferatu? It's revived and become even more powerful than before. This has to be because of the disturbance in this area's spirit veins, I'm sure of it. So then this is the culprit behind the thick fog ailing Legram, which means there is but one thing for us to do. Exercise it. Here we go. But we've got Spell Reflect this time, right?
This might actually be a challenge.
Don't have a 0 arts, you
Here
Bert.
we go.
Bad monster. I'm taking that. You are not have.
Here goes. Overdrive.
My 0 arts. Bad man. Alright, he has a chance of being delayed as status down. It's a bit bigger than a cryptid chance to delay. Very weak to one element, especially Lucifuge, so it's not Nosferatu this time.
Now. There.
And the reason to get the overdrive,
I'll
why I
handle
used it this time, is literally for this.
Huh. Here I go.
He's confused for a turn. He has ATS down and strength down for a turn, so if he does something on this next turn, he's basically going to do nothing. But that was a big damage hit too. 80 delay would be what we wanted.
Let's go, everyone.
He's got movement down as well. Interesting. He's probably going to try to cast. Yeah, now he has a
My
10%
turn.
heal, but that's fine. We're good with that. He's getting closer, but his movement ain't great for him. We just need Emma to have a go and put the magic reflect up on us, and we'd also need a scan.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Here I go.
Like, I want this on badly.
Arcus activate.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I forgot
Here I go.
that you could do that kind of thing. Nice. These guys are still in range of my arc slash, right? Maybe not. What should I go with? Yes. Very yes. No noble commands this time.
Fall. Now. There.
Don't instant death me, you git. No! Oh, yeah! Give me my useless back!
Now.
This is where I use, like, a special, right? In fact, I should use it now, shouldn't I? Like, no joke. I should use this and get her out. Get him out of it. That guy's fainted. I can't hit all of them, so I'm going to kill that guy over there. One at full health.
Witness the fruits of my training. Power! Radiant Lion!
Nice to get an S54k critical back there. Yes, we remember how to do this.
My turn.
Yes, you're free, Usis. You're free once again. You're no longer enveloped by this guy's dirty, dirty chest.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Means you can charge us up even more.
Here I go. Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Right, we've got Spell
And now
Reflect
it's
up, I
complete.
think. A Nosferatu that changed due to the loss of balance in Erebonia, curses the souls of all and gives nightmares. Wait, do they not have Spell Reflect? They do? Oh, Usis didn't get it. Missed him. It just straight missed him and Usis went, haha, and just attacked. That's cool.
Let's move.
Spell Reflect was definitely the way to go there. I need to hit both of these? How am I going to do that?
Burn to ash. Fall. Now's our chance. There.
This guy gets a lot of turns.
No, you don't.
Garden of Annihilation? Oh god, so many people are in this circle.
My turn.
I don't like this guy. He goes very fast.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave this to me!
Here I go.
He just keeps going. Get yourself, bunny. Ah, finally got the 80 delay.
It's my turn.
Oh, if only we could get, like, Well, Laura's got her special craft for the big heal, but I think this guy is not going to enjoy what we've got planned for him, because that's extra damage on that.
Activate.
My turn.
He's an icicle. I thought that'd be a pretty good attack. Everyone was set up. We were good to go.
We should be safe now.
We are very safe. God, that wasn't anything like our first encounter with that guy.
A matter of course.
And I'm glad about it.
I'm so glad.
Yes!
I've got this.